Hello YouTube, this is Dakota from Bowtied Media, and Au5 is here with a brand new VIP of what is, I'm pretty sure, undoubtedly his biggest track, Snowblind, which originally came out years and years and years ago when I originally started listening to Monster Cat, and it's a little surreal now that this is a new VIP version of Au5's biggest hit, one of the songs that pretty much introduced me to Au5 way back then, almost over a decade ago at this point, which is crazy. But yes, new VIP, I'm curious to hear what this is going to sound like. This was indeed voted on by the Bowtied gang as well. If you want to be or have a say in what we do get produced each week, then join channel membership today for a really cheap if you want to help support the channel. But yes, let's hop into things. Brand new VIP, Au5, Tasha Baxter on this track as well too. Let's do this. Snowblind VIP.
I'm running away from the past I left behind.
It's shorter by almost 2 minutes, so I'm curious to see where this will go structurally. Okay. More of like an intentionally muddy kind of atmosphere. Like there's a lot more going on, a lot less like of a pure sound. Okay, where are we going? Oh! Okay, not what I expected. Pretty like typical 4 on the floor kind of beat. Like I don't know if it's quite trancey. Yeah, no, I'll probably say it's trance, yeah. Wow, we're really giving it another go here. Okay. Okay, did not expect a full, like, not hard trance, but like a trance movement. That's not what I expected. I do love the background atmosphere of this track. It's very different than the original. I'm curious to know if we're gonna go like a full dubstep finale here, which I'm sure we will. Okay. Is that a little spacey atmosphere? Okay. Oh, totally gonna go dubstep. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling this. Okay. Okay, definitely not what I expected from this track, for sure. I really did not anticipate the full trance movement for the first half, because the original track is this really anthemic, grand, melodic dubstep track that was seemingly very ahead of its time for, I believe 2014 was its original release. I might be wrong on that, but around that kind of the era of Au5 really starting to break through as an artist. And this song feels very placed in where we are today in 2025. It feels very... yeah, just modern in that sense. They took that old classic tune and turned it into what is a modern style song. That being said, I'm not sure I'm fully on board with it. I don't mind it, but I really wasn't as maybe blown away. I definitely wasn't as blown away as I would have when I first listened to the original Snowblind, which blew my mind as a younger teenager. Yeah, this is just... different, and it's honestly more than anything making me really miss that old sound, that old, like, really, I don't know, the just like early era, the golden era, what I would consider of Monster Cat, like a 2014, 2016, just where everything was really new and everyone was really innovating in brand new ways, where it wasn't so much bogged down by a lot of more commercial sounds, which this song is not that. Let me say that. I think the song is great. But it is making me yearn for an older time, and maybe that's just me as a boomer talking, I guess, to some extent. But yeah, I wasn't too overly blown away. I thought the trance movement was fine. It's a little bit more, not quite full of hard style trance, but definitely more of a harder trance hit that had a bit more of a girthy, punchier kick beat to it. While the more dubstep finale felt a little not choppy, but just a little like sporadic, like a little like it's interesting because to me, if you're gonna go the route of making a track more easily danceable and more friendly to like a festival or club setting, and doing that makes sense to make a first trance movement and to make that really more classic four on the floor type, like, yes, I know exactly where this is going. The song has an easy rhythm to it. Then to flip it and make it even more of like an off-kiltered style, more just like not quite even swung either, but just like a lot harder of a rhythm to dance to than even the original track was. That kept things pretty relatively linear compared to this one. But so that I thought was a little interesting because I don't really know where this is going to be played a whole ton, just because I feel like this live is just going to be your main trance movement, your first song, or it's going to be just mixing with a bunch of other like heavy dubstep hitting stuff, and you're going to play just the second drop. So together they feel a little juxtaposed to what they're trying to accomplish, I think, more so than anything. But all that is to say, I do think the song is great. To me, I just like Snowblind is iconic. Snowblind is an iconic, incredible track that made me fall in love with Au5 over a decade ago. And to do anything to it again is going to be a huge feat. And I think I'd honestly, it comes to a point where I don't know if you can really do anything to the original to make me like it more or like it in a totally different way, just because it's such almost a time capsule for me. So I don't think it missed the mark. I also don't think it really like landed it like 10 out of 10, but still a decent tune. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think of this brand new VIP. Did you really like it? Did you think it was not that great? Somewhere in between. I'm curious to hear what you have to say in the comment section below. But other than that, I'm Dakota from Bowtied Media, and I'll see you guys in another video.